We're going to start lying down. So go ahead and lie on your backs. And initially just relax here. So I'd like you to go ahead and place your left hand on your belly, so around your belly button, and your right hand near your heart. You can have your legs slightly apart. And close your eyes. Bring yourself here and now. And I'd like you to begin to breathe, and your left hand that's on your belly is going to come up with the breath. So you're inhaling with the nose and filling that space so the belly comes up. And then exhale and allow the left hand to come back down towards the ground, towards the mat. Inhale and allow it to come up. Completely filling that space. Allow the belly to raise to the ceiling. And exhale. And take a few breaths here. And now we're going to inhale the same way. Inhale and fill the belly up so the left hand raises really high. And then continue to inhale, and you're going to feel your right hand come up. So I want the chest area, the rib cage to expand. And now exhale, allow the right hand to compress back down, and the left hand comes back down as well. Inhale, left hand comes up, the belly raises. Continuing to inhale, the right hand expands so the chest, the rib cage expands. And then exhale, allow the right hand to compress back down to the mat. Continuing to exhale, allow the left hand to continue to compress back down. Take a couple more breaths there. And now we're going to add one more little part. So begin to inhale, allow the left hand to come up, the belly raises. Continuing to inhale, and the right hand expands up, the rib cage expands. And then sip a little more air in, and just allow the breath to come even higher. So all the way up to the clavicle. And then we're going to exhale in reverse. So the clavicle area compresses back down. The right hand compresses back down, rib cage compresses back down, and then your left hand comes down as well. And take a couple more breaths here. So this is the yogic 3-part breath, and just notice your breath. See if you feel a complete breath. Fill the spaces in your body and see how that feels as you fill. And then as you compress back in, notice if there's any areas that feel a little tighter. You want to try to just expand the area with your breath, very gently receiving your breath and releasing as you exhale. And just take 1 or 2 more breaths here. And now take a deep inhale and a deep exhale. And we're going to come into our first yin posture. So go ahead and scoot yourself over to the right side of your mat in one long line. Raise your arms over your head. The legs are stretched out together. So everything together, feet are touching. Hands are over the head, and you're going to grab your elbows or close to your elbows. When you're grabbing, see if you can feel your shoulders be a little relaxed. So if you do need to have them be slightly apart and you're grabbing more in the area of your wrist, that's fine. Coming into Bananasana. So I want you to close your eyes again, go internal, and you're just going to bring that left leg slightly over to the left. The right leg touches the left foot again, so you're just coming into a slight curve, and then the left elbow comes over as well. So the right side is curved ever so slightly, and I want you to just breathe here. Notice how you feel. And just take a couple more breaths here. And we're going to come into the second position of this Bananasana. So keep your hips where they are, and you're going to bring the left leg over a little more to the left. The right leg moves with it or meets it. And then the elbows also come a little bit more over. So you're coming into the shape of a curved moon, a half moon, or a banana. And adjust your shoulders. And once you're in the posture, then just remain in this stillness. Breathing here. And not changing your breath, just notice the breath. And you can use a mantra to help focus your attention on the moment. So you could either use Sat with the inhale, Nam with the exhale, or if there's anything particular that you're working on letting go of, you could exhale that word and inhale strength or hope or love. Or you could simply just use the mantra, let go, let go. Clearing, releasing this week as we move closer to the new year and also to the new moon. Couple more breaths here. And we're going to come into the final position in the Bananasana. So keeping your hips where they are, just move the left leg over again, further to the left. The right leg moves as well. So you're really coming into a curve, full curve now. The elbows come over. Once you're adjusted here, and you can always use any props, blankets, towels under the hips, under the shoulders. You should never feel any pinching or tingling or anything going numb. And just holding here, bringing the awareness back to the breath, not changing it, noticing it. Notice if your inhale is longer than your exhale. Notice if you feel your breath coming into your nose, into your throat, into your lungs, maybe into your heart area, into your stomach area, your clavicle. You can notice where your breath is hitting. Notice how your hips feel. Allow them to soften and sink in. And you can either stay here, or if you'd like to, you can cross that right leg over the left, just at the ankles. The legs are still straight. You could try the other way. But if it doesn't feel like it's something you want to do this morning, then just keep the legs side by side for this last minute. Bringing the awareness back to your breath. If your mind wanders, a little dyslexic this week, just bring the awareness back to the breath, back to a mantra to help you stay present. Last 30 seconds or so. And take a deeper inhale and a deeper exhale. And then bring yourself back to center. Bend the knees. And you want to place the feet on the floor. Feet about hip distance or even further apart. And bring the fingertips to the heels. We'll just do a couple counters here, pushing the hips up. So inhale, push the hips up. Exhale, bring them down. Inhale, push them up. Exhale, down. One last time. Inhale, up. And exhale, down. And now stretch your legs out again. Come over to the left side of your mat. We're going to do the other side in a curve. Bring the arms over the head. Grab your elbows again. Make sure your shoulders are comfortable. So you can even kind of take the hips and swish swash side to side, and we're going to do the other side. So just bring your right leg slightly over to the right, left leg meets the right, and then just bring your elbows over in this curve. Close your eyes and allow yourself to soften. Just breathe here. We get a lot of benefits out of yin yoga, but it's absolutely best to practice yin in the morning when our muscles are cold, or anytime our muscles are cold. It just helps us get into deeper layers of the fascia. Definitely this week going to get a visual for that for you guys so that you can see what I'm talking about. But basically, if the muscles are cold, it helps stretch the fascia and actually even like the ligaments. Whereas when muscles are warm, we kind of just bypass that, and it's a nice stretch. It's still very relaxing. But with yin, the beautiful benefit is that we can get into these layers of the fascia. And there's a lot of emotion and energy and things like that in those areas, and sometimes stuck in those areas. A couple more breaths here. And we're going to come into the second position, second phase. So just allow the right leg to come further over to the right. The left leg meets the right, both legs straight or fairly straight. And the elbows come over, so you're coming into more of a crescent moon, a curved moon, or a banana. And the posture is called Bananasana. And breathing here, bring the awareness to the breath. Notice how your breath feels. See if you can feel where your breath is hitting your body. Do you feel it in your stomach and your diaphragm? Do you feel it in your chest? Feel your shoulders soften, your hips soften, your legs, even your feet, your shoulders, everything relaxing. Couple more breaths here. And coming into the third position of this posture. Bring the right foot over even further to the right, as far as you can, being comfortable. Again, nothing should ever pinch or tingle or go numb. That means we're hitting a nerve and we're causing damage. So just bring the legs over into more of a curve. Bring your elbows over. Close the eyes and allow everything to release. So you can either stay here for the last minute, or if you'd like to, you can take the left leg, cross it over the right at the ankles. The legs are still straight. And hold here in the stillness. Coming back to your breath, back to your mantra, either Sat Nam, truth is my essence, or maybe let go, allowing your shoulders to release, your wrists, your hands, your facial muscles, so your cheeks and your chin, your lips and your nose, your eyes and your eyebrows. Allow your forehead to soften, your ears and the little space behind your ears, shoulders and your chest, relaxing and releasing, your stomach, your hips, your legs and your feet, your ankles. Couple more breaths here. And then come back to center, uncross the legs, and just hug your knees into your chest. And I'd like you to rock side to side, just massaging the lower back. And then in the center position, just to finish up, to bring a little energy into our body system. It's like our pranayamic coffee. I want you to lift your head towards your knees and just do breath of fire here. So the lower belly is pumping. Inhale and you press the belly out. Exhale and the belly contracts back in. If you are pregnant or on your moon cycle, please just breathe deeply. Don't do breath of fire. This time, eyes closed, and use the mantra Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam. 15 more seconds. Raise the head higher. And inhale. Just suspend the breath. Squeeze your root slightly if you can. So sexual organs, anus, belly button, and then exhale. And then just rock forward and backward. Allow the legs and the feet to float over the head. And then bring yourself up to seated. Okay, my darlings. Have a beautiful day. See you tomorrow. Ciao.